Hey YouTube, I've been meaning to do a video about this since it happened, but I've kind of been putting it off. Not intentionally, just haven't really gotten around to it. And the glare on my glasses is horrible. Fine, I'll take them off. Alright, so, I want to say last Monday? Yeah, Monday. I was on the bus going to work, like I do, Monday through Friday, and as I get on my second bus, because I'd missed my first one, so I had to take a different route to get there on time, yada yada yada, so I had to take two buses instead of my usual one. As I get on, and sorry if it's lagging a little bit, I've got Second Life running, and sometimes that can cause some issues. But, as I get on the second bus of the route I was taking, there's this chick, she's got a couple kids, and she smacks one of them hard enough that it's not one of those, oh, ooh, I just got hit, so I'm gonna make a scene. He was legitimately in pain. And everybody just kind of goes on with their day, and I go, seriously, am I the only one that's gonna point out the fact that she just abused her child in public? And, of course, you would hope that people would do the right thing and, you know, would have a problem with this. But instead, I get told by 3 people to mind my own fucking business, that beating your kid ain't no damn problem. If your kid need a beating, blah 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 blah. I live in Stockton, hence how I said that. Because that's what I heard from 3 separate people. And then the guy behind me said, if you're not gonna call the cops, then shut your fucking mouth. And all I can think is, seriously, we have gotten to the point now where the person who does the right thing is the bad guy. This woman beat her child. Yes, it was one hit. It was a hit hard enough to legitimately put him in pain. And yet I'm the bad guy for standing up and saying something. I got kicked off the bus because the bus driver said, and I quote, "You need to get off the bus because you're harassing this woman for no reason." And so as I'm waiting until she gets to the next bus stop, I'm getting yelled at by 3, later 4 people, as people slowly start chiming in as to how I have no right because God says this and Jesus says that and blah 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 blah, and I bet my mama never beat me, otherwise I would know what it's like, and that I clearly needed it. And only thing running through my head is, y'all are going to your hell. Your God hates you. You're all advocating child abuse, you're condoning breaking the law, and you are all going to go to hell. I did the right thing, and every single one of those pussies on the bus that just looked away feeling uncomfortable because they didn't have the balls to stand up and do the right thing, you're going to hell too. Child abuse is never okay. Condoning child abuse is never okay. And so the fact that these multiple people on the bus did so sickens me. This is why I refuse to consider myself human. I am nothing like you sad, pitiful, selfish little creatures. And so many of you would be sitting here watching. No, I'd say something. I wouldn't just sit down. And you're wrong. Some of you would. Most of the people in the world would sit there. Oh, I don't want to cause any drama. I don't want to get involved. I don't know what would happen. I don't know what I could do. So I'm just gonna sit here. And then turn around and tell your friends, oh yeah, I stood up, I said something, or oh, I would totally stop them. I'd totally say something. Don't kid yourself. Everyone does that at some point. Every single one of you at one point in your life has just sat down and shut the fuck up when you should have said something. I am not one of those people. I refuse to be one of those people. I do the right thing because it's the right thing. I wasn't looking for anybody to go, oh, you did a good job. I wasn't brave. I wasn't courageous. I was being myself. I was doing what needed to be done. Yeah, it probably didn't change anything in the long run. Sorry, I'm fucking with my foot here at the same time. It probably didn't change a single thing. I don't care. I still did the right thing. And I got made out I was a bad guy for doing the right thing. Because that's what not only America, but the world has become. People would rather sit down, shut up, and pretend it's not happening. Or claim that what they're doing is okay, and other people claiming that what the people are doing is okay, instead of doing the right thing. And that disgusts me. The fact that anyone would do what happened, would tell me that what the woman hitting her child was okay, is deplorable at best. And if it weren't for the fact that I strongly believe in karma, I would have told them that I hope the bus crashes, or something else like that. But that would have bitten me in the ass, especially if it had happened. Their misdeeds will turn on them. Karma's a bitch, people. And when you have this, whatever happens to you, you're gonna go, oh Lord God Jesus, what did I do to deserve this? You better fucking remember that time you didn't stand up when you saw somebody being abused. That time you didn't say anything when a man or woman was beating their child in public. Or when a dude was beating up on his girlfriend, either physically or verbally. When somebody was abusing an elderly person just because they were elderly. When an elderly person is abusing somebody for the cross or pentacle or whatever around their neck, and you just stood there, looking away uncomfortably. I don't want to get involved. Karma's a bitch. If you see something that you know is wrong, you need to stand up and you need to say something. It may not change anything, but the fact that you said something to try and stop the misdeed is far better than just sitting there like a scared little sheeple. And if you want to prove to me that you are a good person and you do these things, don't prove it to me. Prove it to yourself. Prove it to the community. Go out and actually fucking do some good. Instead of sitting on your asses watching YouTube videos all day, or whatever the fuck you do all day with your spare time. Go out and actually make a damn difference. Go out and help maybe a safe house for kids, or a homeless shelter, or WIC, or something. Do the right thing, so that more people see the right thing, and more people are more willing to do the right thing. If one person does the right thing, somebody's going to see that. And somebody's going to decide, you know what? I want to help out too. Might not be in the same area. But people seeing good deeds makes them want to do good deeds. Not everyone. I will say that right now. Not everyone is going to go out and go donate to a charity or whatever. But maybe they'll go and give a homeless dude their sandwich. Or maybe they'll go talk to a crying lady in the park, see what's wrong. Even just the most minute things that are a good deed is better than nothing. It is better than complacency. It is better than sitting on your ass. I don't want to get involved. I'm not involved in this. I'm not going to say anything. If you see a woman who's being sexually abused, fucking say something. If you see a kid crying his eyes out because his mommy's too busy on her fucking phone, say something. Don't just stand there. Don't just stand there. Oh my god, do you see what she's doing? Ugh, I would never do that. Say something instead. Prove that you're a good person. To yourself and to the world. Be proactive. Because karma's a bitch. And if you didn't say something to stop that dude from beating his girlfriend on the corner, she might end up dead. That's on you partially. That is on everyone who could have said something but didn't. Karma isn't exclusive. Yeah, I might get bad karma for getting angry or something, but every single person on that bus is going to get it far worse than me. Especially that woman who struck her child and hurt him. So, Do the right thing, people. Seriously. Especially this time of year, when tension is high. Yeah, this is probably one of the worst times to step in and stop a fight. But in the long run, it's going to help somebody. Tensions are high. Sometimes people need someone to step in. Like if you hear a verbal fight at a Walmart or whatever, sometimes a third party going, hey guys, you might want to cool this down. Who knows? Maybe that'll help. With how stressful Christmas can be for so many people, especially low class, you know, working poor, the 58,000 a year gross income and less, it gets really fucking stressful, especially for them. Because we have to try and make ends meet with barely anything. Do the right thing. Help somebody out. However you can, even if it's the tiniest fucking little thing. Just do the right thing, especially this time of year. Because a lot of people need the help. Whether it be a kind word, or food, or money, or clothing, or whatever, stopping a fight, something, calling the cops, anything. Just do something proactive, seriously. Don't just sit on your asses all day.